everybody. It's February 13th and we're doing a price check here on the metals here in Canada. So you can see the spot price for today, recently checked actually. And what we're going to do is just look through 3 different dealers here in Canada and check pricing around a couple of different popular bullion types. So, from a dealer perspective, we're looking at AU Bullion, we're looking at Canadian PMX and silvergoldbull.ca. And from that point on, we're going to look at 3 different types of bullion options. One would be the Canadian Maple Leaf, very popular here in this market. Second would be the Britannia from the Royal Mint in Britain. And third would be another popular choice here in this market is a 10-ounce Canadian RCM bar. So we'll look at those 3 options across those dealer networks and see who has the most competitive price here in Canada. So let's start with the Maple Leaf. This is easily the #1 coin in the Canadian marketplace. It's 4 nines. It's got all the security and protection that you'd want in modern bullion. I've heard rumblings actually recently that there is some potential issues with the mint shield, but I have not experienced any of that on my coins here. But let's look at pricing for the silver maple across the market here. And first stop will be AU Bullion, and one of my favorites in recent times because it's just been a really efficient buy versus other dealers in the network. And you can see here, it's effectively priced. They don't have volume pricing, 1 to 10, 10 to 20, so on. They just have a single price, and that is $34.05 Canadian for an ounce of the Maple Leaf. Canadian PMX, you can see that's a step up in price. And I'm not really quite sure why they do this, but they are known, at least for me in my stacking journey, that they are premium above and beyond some of the other players in the market, and their ounce here is $39.02. And then Silver Gold Bull, which is another large online dealer here in Canada, is priced at $39.89. So they typically, you'll see Canadian PMX and Silver Gold Bull be at the higher end of the pricing scale here in this marketplace. We continue along with the Britannia from the Royal Mint in the UK. Not my favorite coin here, but I have to admit it's done a masterful job with its artwork, and I love the security features of this coin. But it comes with one major downfall, and it's really been prevalent over the last few years now, especially with the Charles coins, is the milk spotting. And I've stayed away from these personally, but I can respect that they are well liked and traded around the world. So let's take a look at pricing here at AU Bullion. You can see effectively priced, $36.75. That's cheaper than the maple. Actually, no, it wasn't. Sorry. AU Bullion went super low, I think at $34 for the maple. So this is actually priced above. I would not touch this in this market. But let's move forward now to Canadian PMX, and the trend continues where we see this price of $38.87 far exceed that of AU Bullion. And then we'll flip quickly here to Silver Gold Bull, and we are trading at $39.19. So the most premium price of the 3 dealers here for the Britannia in Canada. Our last stop in today's video will be the 10-ounce RCM bar from Royal Canadian Mint. This is stunning, 10-ounce piece. They come with tons of security that you often see on coins, but this is in a government minted bullion product, so in the bar form. So really cool, really well known, trades well at all times, and it's in demand in this market, and I imagine in others as well. And then the pricing trend, if you wouldn't be surprised, is consistent here. AU Bullion coming in at $338 Canadian 74 cents for the 10-ounce RCM bar. This is where you see some real value in AU Bullion, because as I flip here to Canadian PMX, boom, you see a massive drop. So much like you saw with the 1 ounce Canadian Maple Leaf, AU Bullion is doing something here to jumpstart their pricing and beat their market. This is often the case. This isn't like a fluke and I'm catching this on a random day. But look at $359.26 at Canadian PMX. And then, the most disappointing, I would say, of the bunch here, as I flip the silver gold bull, is the price here of $388.57. I mean, come on, really? Silver gold bullion is literally $50 or $5 north of per ounce of AU bullion. So again, we did see that with the 1 ounce sizing, and we see that continue through here. So AU Bullion doing something really well with their pricing on the RCM, and they're a little more aligned with the other two as it comes to sort of RCM related products. I guess there's a deal there. Interesting stuff. So there you go. There's a quick check. 3 different dealers with 3 different bullion options, and all the pricing that goes with it. I hope this was valuable. I think it's helpful for any precious metal buyer out there to know that there are options at least in Canada. There's options at around the $5 over spot for these very popular options, to as much as $9 or $10 over spot. So that's your range. If you're looking at premiums, you're looking for an ounce of silver. It's about a $4 to $5 to $10 range of premium on that ounce of silver. So I hope, guys, this was helpful. AU Bullion wins the award at current day. That 10-ounce price is spectacular versus its competitors, and I haven't seen anyone else come close in recent times. It's definitely where I have targeted my 10-ounce purchases. So guys, listen, I hope this was helpful. This has been another episode of Bullion Breakdown. Stay awesome and stay tuned to the next one. Take care.